Hi there, and very good afternoon to all of you, and welcome to my channel Simply Stocks. And today I'm going to talk about this company, which is on a chart looks pretty good, and this is an infra company. So we'll discuss about this company in a bit. So let's get started. First of all, a disclaimer that this is not a stock recommendation. People taking any position to any share that I talk about should that with their own due diligence and research. And I'm not in favor or against any company that I talk about. And I'm not a member of the NSE and BSE, and I'm not an official portfolio advisor. And whatever discussion I do is purely for educational purposes on stocks or markets or companies, and whatever decision you take, kindly do check with your financial advisor and discuss with them and then take a position. And remember, any position taken on the market is subject to market risk. So before I talk about this infrastructure company, a small request: kindly support me on Patreon. Once you do that, it will help me grow the channel, help you also ask me questions and ink out answers in greater detail. Once you get the $10 membership, you'll have access to my portfolio, my watch list, and number of podcasts I put up from time to time. And also, you can pay $100 upfront. You get 1 year access by paying for 10 months. For detailed market or company talk, you can directly email me and we can work things out with a fee. And also, if you cannot pay on Patreon, you can become a member on YouTube by clicking on the join button, or you can be a member on WhatsApp on a yearly basis. And if you want that, you can email me for that. Now let me take you to the screen of website, and the company in question in here is Titagarh Wagons, which has been doing well even though the market hasn't been doing that well. In fact, the broader markets, be it the BSE small cap or the Nifty mid cap and all those CNX mid cap and other sectoral indices, have not been doing that well over the last 5-6 trading sessions. But Titagarh Wagons have stood the test of time, and currently the stock is around 246 rupees. So in Monday's this week's chart check, we'll have a look at Titagarh Wagon and how the chart has performed on a longer term basis and where it could go over the next 12 to 18 months. So we know about the numbers have been pretty strong, and it is set to be even stronger with high you can say order book that the company is having. Now looking at the charts, let's look at a 6 months chart here, and the stock has moved from around 147 150 levels all the way up to 250 260 or 252 255, and then has dipped from here. So if you look at a 10-year chart, which is virtually the maximum chart for the company, you'll see there's enormous resistance. There was enormous resistance around the 180 levels, 160 170, and around these levels of 160 to 180 levels there was huge resistance. Till 2017 we made a high of 180 185. After that the stock went into complete you can say selling, and we went to 28 rupees by 2020, and now the stock has come back with a vengeance. And as soon as it crossed 180, closed above it, say closed above levels of say 185 190, it went ahead with this sharp move. So looking at it, what I have found over the years is that when stocks make new highs, new all-time highs, they usually double within a year or two. So in the next 18 months, I won't be surprised if Titagarh Wagons trades around 365, 370 and even go beyond that. So that is why this came in this chart check for this week. And I believe that once you look at a 6 months chart of the stock again, is that it's making higher highs. It made a high of around 210 212 here, then showed a dip towards 180 again, and classically from that all-time high of 180 it made another high of 235, and then dipped again and dipped towards 200 195, and then has made another high of around 255 257. So it is making higher highs, higher lows, and I think this trend could continue up till 360 370. So in my opinion, one can accumulate in this region of 240 to 250. I think current levels are pretty good to buy. Your stop loss will be 230. So if you buy here, buy around 240, keep a stop loss around 230. If I look at a 1 month chart for the stock, then the breakdown usually is taking place from these 238 237 band, and then the stock is headed much lower. So two things you can do: either you can buy here and keep a stop loss of 230, or you can wait for dips to 220 to 230, 220 levels, 215, 220 levels, and keep a stop loss at 185. But I think I would suggest that with the way the stock is moving, whenever the market rally begins, this could go up to 265, 270 very quickly. So you can buy around this region of 245 to 237, 238, keeping a stop loss of 230, and then look for a target of 260 first, then 300, and then eventually 350. So I expect the stock to move up by around 40%, 40-45% over the next 18 months, Titagarh wagons, based on its charts, to around 350, with a stop loss of 230. So it's a very good risk reward here, ratio that is available here. You have a 16 rupees stop loss with a target of 100, rupees, which is tremendous risk reward that we see here. If you are a slightly bigger risk taker, then you can probably have a deeper stop loss at around 220, 219. So you'll have a stop loss of around 26, 27 rupees for 110 rupee upside. So basically deeper stop loss is 219, shorter stop loss is 230, and a target of 350 is possible over the next 1 year on Titagarh wagons. So this was my video on Titagarh wagons and its technical charts. Please like and subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so you can get my videos straight away when I post it. Kindly support me on Patreon. Thanks a lot for watching.